I know why you're here, so let's get straight into it. You can repair car tires by looking at the tire and holding the interact key. You can refuel and repair vehicles at gas stations without having to be inside the vehicle. Gas cans can be found with ease at gas stations and are used to fully refuel any vehicle besides for electrical ones like the Hummer. This gas station on screen has no AI spawn on it, therefore making it the easiest to refuel light Lidos with. Aquatic refuel stations work on all types of vehicles. The Hummer EV is the fastest land vehicle, followed by the UTV, also known as the dune buggy. If a player goes down while on the roof of a car, they will stay on the car instead of falling out like they would if they were inside. You can place any items you might need to take to a different location on a vehicle, and they will stay on this vehicle until taken off. Hostages can be placed on vehicles to get to the exfil heli faster instead of running with them on you. Dead player bodies will disappear when they disconnect. If they're still visible, they might be waiting for a teammate, so be wary. Gun kills count on player kills, not downs. So if you need a specific type of gun kill, you can down a player with gun A and kill him with gun B, therefore counting for gun B. Going underwater is a very good way to relocate without being spotted and to reset your plates during a fight. Downed enemy players can be interrogated to see if any other players are close by. Interrogator players can no longer be invited to team up. The dog tags are of different types: bronze, silver, gold, and Damascus. Each having a higher value than its previous one, the value is based on their player's exfil streak. Players drop dog tags. When picked up, your location will be shown to the remaining players of the dead player's team. Dog tags can be picked up and then dropped off in any location to bluff your position on the enemy team's map. When being hunted through a hunt contract, the lines on the left side of your screen show how close the hunters are. One line equals they are further than 150 meters. 2 lines equals they are between 75 meters and 150, and 3 lines means they are anywhere between 0 meters and 75 from you. If you notice that there are no more hunt contracts on the map, that could indicate that you are the last squad alive. The spotter scope is a very good tool to find players with a lot more ease, and it doesn't show off a larger glint like your sniper would when looking for players. When a player is down, they can self-revive to about 95 to 99% and then stop. An ally will then just have to press res on them to instantly get up, and this doesn't consume the self-revive. When you're down, you can plead, and this will give a different perspective of your body compared to the regular dead POV. Mortar strikes and airstrikes show up on the minimap from the direction they were called in from. Players will show up on the map and minimap as filled in squares as opposed to the AI being hollow. To identify players through an advanced UAV, look for isolated groups moving fast or far away from the point they were spotted when the UAV was first called in. The radial at the top of the screen indicates gunfire, meaning there are players in that direction. Bullet traces in the sky are a good indicator to player locations. AI helicopters only bring in reinforcements to places with active players. Every match has 3 exfil locations, with the 4th being the final exfil. To see where the final exfil will be, draw a straight line from the side of the map to the other, and place the origin point of the radiation zone and the furthest exfil point from it on the line. The final exfil will be close and along the line like this. You can exfil by standing on the side of the exfil helicopter, on its tail or on its roof, but the rotor blades will down you if you get too close. If you're looking to quickly get your exfil streak up and to have all the perks, simply go in, find a hostage contract, complete it, and exfil with the hostage heli. If you're aware that the final exfil is being camped or simply too far from you, start a hostage contract and exfil with it. Another way to exfil is to buy a personal exfil point in any shop for 50 grand. Stronghold keys have infinite uses and stay on you after exfils. When you need to speedrun strongholds for certain missions, bring in snapshot grenades and drill charges to start killing the AI before opening the stronghold. A contract can be cancelled at any time by opening the map and pressing the given key. Cargo contracts can be cancelled before the attack heli arrives and you get to keep the vehicle. Cargo contracts can also be completed without killing the attack heli. The helicopter will telegraph where it's shooting in front of you. Just swerve out of the way and you'll take minimum damage while doing the contract. UAV towers have a 150 meter range. Enemy in-game comms can be heard up to 75 meters. Unused shops are closed. If you see it open, enemy players could be close by. Shops in DMZ have different inventories. If the shop you're at doesn't have a specific key or kill streak you want, then try a different one. Best places to find self-revives and revive pistols are ambulances and medical cabinets, whereas backpacks and plate carriers can be found in duffel bags and lockers. Captured SAM sites will shoot down any enemy aircraft, including the commander heli, AI reinforcements, player kill streaks, and cargo planes. If airdrops require you to capture them, that means you're the first one to loot it. If not, then players may be close by if it had just dropped. Airdrops are some of the easiest ways to find higher end loot without having to fight AI. If you notice you're stocking up on keys, start using them since locked locations have the best loot in the game, making it easy for you to fully kit another active duty character or simply get a lot of XP. To stock up on your favorite insured slot weapon, you can drop it to a squad mate and they will re-drop it for you in the next match. This will make the weapon become contraband instead of taking up an insured slot. Picking up weapons and exfilling with them unlocks that weapon for you. This is the fastest way to unlock battle pass and event weapons. Putting anything in a dead drop will give you more value for it at the end of the match, whether you manage to exfil or not. This will also drastically decrease your insured slot cooldown compared to just simply exfilling with the items. The weapon case can also be placed in a dead drop to get more value from it. But once you do this, the weapon case indicator will stay on you for the rest of the match. When doing missions where player kills are needed in specific locations like mole rats, getting the weapon case and dropping it in these locations will bolster the odds of having players come to you. For missions where a higher number of lethal or tactical grenades are needed, you can drop them from your inventory and resupply with a munitions box. Repeat this until you have the desired number of nades. Ziplines can be used while falling. If someone is camping at the top of a zipline, you can detach from it before reaching the top and parachute back down. Intel contracts will always require a hard drive from a laptop and then an upload from a radio tower. While one player gets the hard drive, another can already go to the top of the nearest radio tower to make the whole process a lot faster. If you're in the radiation zone without a gas mask, you can use radiation blockers in its place. When in the initial radiation zone, enemy AI will have and drop gas masks. You can keep cycling these masks to stay in for longer. There is a new heavy chopper that spawns in different locations but has no fuel. This heli can be used as an alternative exfil by simply flying out of the map with it. The fuel for the heavy chopper can be found in the cargo train, Hafford Port, Satek Caves, Rohan Oil and the airport. The barter system allows us to make useful items like backpacks and vests with unique perks. The craftable plate carriers are Medic, which allows faster self-revives and player revives. Tempered, taking only 2 plates to fill up but protects as much as a 3-plate carrier. Comms gives information if an enemy team is close by. All UAVs become advanced ones, even UAV towers, and the range of the UAVs are further. Stealth gives the user the ghost perk. All these plate carriers only give the perks to the user, not to the whole team. The craftable backpacks are the scavenger backpack, which takes out the extra weapon slot but gives more space for items. The secure backpack is the same size as the starting backpack, but every item you have in it when exfilling will remain in your inventory until taken out. So if you find the heavy chopper fuel, you can keep it on you for as many matches as you want until you're ready to use it or die. Shops have different stock and recipes depending on which map you play. You can infill with a secure backpack into Building 21 or Ashika Island. Find rare items easier and then construct the desired item on Al Mazrah. The final mission for every tier will be unlocked after completing 5 out of the 6 missions, therefore allowing you to skip 1 for every tier. The chemist can easily be killed by flashbanging him and placing molotovs underneath him. The juggernaut can easily be killed by flashing or stunning and using molotovs. The Wilson can be DDoSed and thermited for a quick and easy kill. The bomb maker on Ashika Island can be killed from the radio tower opposite the castle with 1 well-placed shot. When the pyro commander is in the post office, he can easily be shot from the window for an easy kill. The attack heli commander will easily go down by using weapons with incendiary bullets or simply using a mounted gun on an LTV. Scavengers will appear where players have died, and when killed it will drop the player loot with some extra valuables. Another great tip is, if you're like me and you only have 2 brain cells and they're both fighting for 3rd place, how about you drop me a like and a subscribe so I can actually go get my medication? A very subjective tip is the way you can start the DMZ match. My team and I always find the closest HVT to us, finish the contract and then go to the closest shop, fill up on as many plates as possible, and then the DMZ match starts there for us. Whether it's doing missions or simply going out making friends or, killing people. Bro, I'm gonna fucking put this tip in your mother.